Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the light heavyweight division. Brought to you by Frank Warren for Queensberry, along with their great sponsors. Riyadh Season, 32 Red, That Prize Guy, Unibet, and Global Next Trade. When the bell rings, our referee in charge and scoring this contest will be Kevin McIntyre. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing green and silver and weighed in officially at 171 pounds. Coming to us from Camden Town, London, England, he is a veteran of 71 professional bouts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Camden caretaker, Robbie Chapman. And his opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He comes to the ring wearing white with orange and weighed in the same as his opponent, 171 pounds. Hailing from Edinburgh, Scotland, he had a stellar amateur career, becoming a 4-time national champion, and now tonight he makes his professional boxing debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Alex Arthur Jr.
Right, lads, both know the rules. Give it a clean contest. Obey my commands at all time. Defend yourselves at all time. Touch gloves, let's go to town.
Well, here we go, the professional debut of Alex Arthur Jr. Arthur in the white, Chapman, the Camden caretaker, in the grey and white.
Strong, you can see he's strong. The way he's leaving them shots in, just them few that he put there, see the weight behind them.
He won 5 national titles as an amateur, did Arthur Jr.
Adam Booth in his corner as well.
Yeah, I spoke to him about this. I said, will your dad be in your corner? Obviously he's trained by his dad, but he said that he isn't able to this time because there's some stuff which he needed to get sorted with the British Boxing Board of Control. So Alan Booth is in the corner as head coach for this one, but obviously his dad is there and watching very, very closely.
His dad was a phenomenal fighter, but genetically, the man can do standing aerial rollouts for reps. Like, that is insane strength. So he's got some good genetics from his dad, passed down. Lovely.
His dad was a very special fighter, and I spoke to Junior actually. I said about the first sparring session you ever did, and it was with his dad, and he said his dad hit him with a body shot and he folded like a deck chair. They were the exact words which he used.
Dads do put you in your place. I once sparred my dad and he gave me an absolute pasting.
That's what they're there for. Well, good steady start to the round from Alex Arthur Jr. I asked him if he knew much about Robbie Chapman, and he said, yeah, I watched his fight with Ramtin Musa, and I said he's a real tough guy, and he said to me, my dad was a master of getting these away corner fighters, these journeymen out of there, and I intend to do exactly the same thing.
It's very close to getting a right hook just under the elbow. But Chapman's doing very well himself. He's hardly getting touched. Chapman's making him work. Nice.
Really nice hook, and then turned it under for that uppercut there from Arthur Jr.
But in Chapman's credit, there's nothing clean. He's quite defensively sound, so there's nothing actually clean that landed. But he did land it as such, just not terribly clean. But as the rounds go on, these shots will take the toll. So he just needs to keep working like he is.
Well, first professional round for Arthur Jr. done and dusted. That's one under his belt. And he now sits down in that blue corner and takes some instructions from Adam Booth. And listen, I said it earlier on, he's not here just because he's Alex Arthur's son. 5 times national champion, Scottish Elite Golden Gloves champion, GB Three Nations bronze medalist twice over. And he's spoken about very highly. What do you think they will be saying to him in that corner, Nathan? More of the same?
Pretty much, yeah. Just probably just a little bit more work. But they'll probably talk about the ways to set up the openings in the first place. Because like I say, Chapman's quite defensively sound. So the only way you're going to hit him is by prying the gaps open.
Well, the last person to stop Chapman, as I said, was 60 fights ago. Queensberry Agiarco was the man who did it. But you can see why he doesn't get stopped, because he is defensively very sound, which you've already pointed out.
But you see many fighters, when they start off their career, they'll have like 10 wins, 9 knockouts. You think, but they must be devastating. But then you look at the opponent's records, and they've probably lost 30 times, been stopped 15 times. Whereas someone like Chapman, it's tough as you get. So like, for example, you can have an opponent that's got 5 wins, no knockouts. You think he can't punch. It's not that. It's just they've had opponents that just do not get stopped.
Yeah, it's a good point. Adam Booth just trying to encourage Alex Arthur Jr. to get Robbie Chapman onto those ropes and pin him back there, he said. And quite conveniently, Chapman walked back to the ropes himself.
I'm trying to see if I can hear what Adam Booth's actually saying. Yeah, they just wanting to squeeze that a little bit, because when the shot's being thrown, there's just enough gap for Chapman to move out. He's not trapping him and such. That's it, now cut to the left. If he cuts to the left and get that exit gone, he could probably hit him a little bit more.
Just trying to rough him up a bit is Chapman.
Chapman boxes him all though. Good right hook to the body by Arthur. And again, good left hook there. Nice work.
I've got to say, I don't think Alex Arthur looks like a Davidson. He looks very mature, doesn't he? You can tell he's well schooled.
He's boxing very well. Great physique on him. You can see he trains hard. But against a very seasoned professional, this ain't no easy fight. This is seasoned professional in Chapman.
It's a good point. Could have had anyone really for a debut, especially for someone like Alex Arthur Jr. fighting in Scotland.
Exactly, yeah. He hasn't had no easy option there at all.
Right. Start how you mean to go on.
The spray just shooting off from that jab there. Lovely change of the angle there. I like that. That's lovely. Just move it on the side, left it to the body. Lovely, lovely. Nice.
Good work. Good work from both of them, actually. But some really nice, tidy work there from Alex Arthur Jr., who represented his country on multiple occasions in the amateurs. And this is the start of his pro career. We keep banging on about good, young, up-and-coming talent, especially in Scotland. And he is a name to keep an eye on, because it'll be an interesting watch.
He's got the best cut man in the business as well. That's my cut man. Andy O'Neill, what a man.
Every fight night you go to, he's there. I reckon he's the sort of man who can be in 2 places at once.
But he's very, very good. When I had my first fight with Enzo Bentley, I knew I had to have a great cut man, and I asked him, and he said, "Yeah, I'll be there." He's a good man.
Well, the third round, this one scheduled for 4. Arthur Jr. will be campaigning at the light heavyweight division as time goes by. Hopefully, he'll be busy and active, and he'll be lucky enough not to have any injuries or anything like that. Good jab there from Arthur Jr. Nice, beautiful timing there. Straight left to the body, then just slipped out the way of the shot which had come back from Chapman. And staying close and getting his work off. Just starting to up the pressure a bit now, Junior.
What you have to remember is his debut as well. But he's boxing lovely. That was lovely. Lovely right into the body. That's what you want. Lovely.
Cutting the ring off well is Arthur Jr. He's not allowing Chapman to be on that back foot and escape for any period of time. He just cuts the ring off and he's back there, right in front of him, throwing shots. Good work there on the return from Chapman.
Nice solid body work there.
Mixing it up, body and head, head and body.
See, Chapman's not throwing anything to let him counter off it, so he's making it very awkward. But that's where he's got to pry the gaps open. But he is boxing very well. Like I say, we have to remember it's his debut. Regardless of the pedigree of his father and all that kind of stuff and the training he would have got, this is his first fight as a pro. And he's boxed very well so far.
He has. Really tidy, good shot selection, has got through. And he's hunting him down now. So we just go to the last couple of seconds of the penultimate rounds. One more fight after this one on this card, and then it is the main broadcast card where Alois Jr. and David Jameson will fight for the vacant Commonwealth title. And then Reece Lynch in against Brazil's De La Vera. Moses Itauma, the man that everyone is talking about, against Mike Balogun. 41 years old, from the USA, coming over and seems keen to cause some sort of upset. He's confident. And then Collins versus McGregor, an all-Scottish clash here at the Hydro. And then it's the big one. Josh Taylor up at welterweight for the very first time against the Engine, Echo Esserman. But the action doesn't stop there, because after that we have one final bout.
It's the thing, we all want big knockouts on the debut and stuff. When you pick an opponent like this, it makes it very, very tough. But he can still do this in this round.
It does, and what Robbie Chapman does to a lot of fighters is he can make them not look as good as they are, but Arthur Jr. is doing a good job of being impressive.
Good, yeah. He's looking good, yeah.
Tidy, well structured, good shot selection, mixing it up, head and body. Nice. Couple of shots got through from each fighter then. Adam Booth just encouraging Junior to stay with him, not give him any room at all. He's not giving him any breathing space whatsoever.
Lovely body shot. That's it, it's the body, that's what you want. You get it again. That's it, go again. Go again.
Nathan Heaney getting very excited in his commentary position. You can't help it, can you?
Now, yeah, you want to shout, particularly when you're this close to the action as well. They can actually hear you.
I know, but this is, you can't hear that, but we are literally touching the ring.
But a very good performance from Chapman as well. He hasn't got hit clean at all, really. And that's nothing against Arthur, that's just all credit to Chapman.
He's extremely good at what he does. Extremely good.
So you say the structure of Arthur's been very good, his shot selection's been very good. It's just Chapman's been also very good defensively.
You can just tell how experienced he is. Good, strong end to this round as we go into the last 25 seconds. Junior's stalking his man here.
I mean, he tried it there, just like a nice little change at the angle where his body was. I quite like from Arthur. That's when he squeeze on the side, then throw the shot.
Well, he hasn't taken his foot off the gas for a single moment.
Lovely strong finish.
So good finish, and the noise goes up here. And Alex Arthur Jr. enjoyed that, and so did Robbie Chapman Jr. A really good debut for Arthur Jr. Big smiles in the corner from him and his team. I'm sure his dad would have been happy with that, but I'm sure also he would have given him, or will give him, a few pointers as well. Well, Thomas Shriver is ready, so we'll get the official score from him right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, our referee in charge, Kevin McIntyre, scores the contest 40-36 for your winner and successful in his professional boxing debut, Alex Arthur Jr.